Hi students. Okay, today we're gonna talk about the 5 verbs of senses. Okay, now to start with this, I'm going to explain what are they. Okay, so first of all, we have see. Okay, I can see, smell, smell. Okay, feel, feel. Okay, oh, feel, texture, all of that. Feel, taste. Okay, when we eat something, when we drink something, we can taste. And hear, okay? You can hear this and you can hear noises. Now, before starting with this, probably I want like to mention like the differences between hear and listen to, okay? It's normal that the camera sometimes like having problems. It's okay. What is the difference between hear and listen to? Okay, hear is when you are not paying attention to something. Probably a noise just appear, oh, and you heard that. Meanwhile, listen to is when you really pay attention to something. Okay, for example, you listen to the video, you listen to the teacher, you listen to some important instructions before an activity. So that is the difference between listen to and hear. Secondly, the difference between, you can tell me, teacher, I have problems with see, look at, and watch. Okay, what are the 3 differences? Normally, watch is more focused on screens. So you watch film, you watch TV, you watch a photo, probably in your mobile. So watch is more about screens or something that is shown to you. Something that is shown or projected to you, that is watch. Look at is when you focus all your attention at something. For example, please students, look at the board. Okay, students, look at the window. Okay, students, look at me. So I am focusing all your attention at something. That is look at. And finally, see is only to direct your view at some point. Okay, probably not with the same intensity or with the same like concentration as look at or watch. So that is the difference. Now, let's start with the first example. I can see, just a second, my camera is playing with me. I can see you did not do your classroom. Okay, so in this aspect, I am telling you something that I see. Now, it's important to know that normally it's used with the verb can or can't, but it's not like forced to be used with that. Instead of that, I can say, I see you didn't do your classroom. But can is a modal verb that help me to play or to work with this. Second one, I can smell gas. It's important. These verbs are stative verbs. We don't normally use them with ing form. I mean, it's possible to be used with ing form, but normally they are stative verbs. This means that normally we are going to use it or in present simple or with a modal verb. For example, I can go, so sorry for that, I'm just not checking this part. So for example, I can smell gas. Normally in Spanish, we would say huele a gas or estoy oliendo gas. But in English, we say I can smell gas. It means that right now, this action is in progress. I smell gas or I can smell gas. Also, I can go for the part, and I'm sorry here, I was going to put you are cooking, but it's your. So I can smell your meal. Probably you are cooking something. So, oh, I can smell your meal. So you cook something. That's it. But the third one, I can smell something is burning. Now, in this aspect, my action is like in present continuous, but I am referring to what is happening, sorry there, to what is happening in this moment. I can smell something is burning. So again, I am using my verb of senses. Now, feel. I can feel cold. Normally, we are used to say, I am cold. I am cold. But we are not very used to say, I can feel cold. You can't feel cold. It's like you feel it on you in your skin. Also, I can feel a breeze, air. I can feel a breeze. Please, can you close the window, please? Because I can feel cold and I can feel a breeze. Or even remember, it can is not like forced to be used. I can say, I feel cold. I feel a breeze. Can you close the window, please? Okay. Or probably if you go to the airport and you have a bag and they check your bag and they say, okay, you know, I can feel something in your bag. Can you take things out, please? Or, you know, I feel something in your bag. So these are verb senses. Taste, talking about flavor and tasting. Okay, I can taste or I taste the onion. Yes, you try something. Oh, yes, the onion is there. I can taste the onion in your soup. Or probably, I can taste the soup if you want. So I can tell you if it's nice or not. I can taste the soup if you want. Even talking about like figuratively and not like literally. I can feel the love in my mom's cooking, for example. It's true. Of course, probably it's not literally, but we know what the expression means in Spanish. Now, talking about the fifth one, here. I can hear a noise. I just explained you what is the difference between hear and listen to. So probably I am driving, and suddenly, you know, I hear a noise in my car. Probably there's something bad in the engine. Or you are just there watching TV, and suddenly, oh, you hear something, you hear a noise out of your house, or probably in the living room, and you want to go and check. That is here. I can hear a noise, or probably, hmm, I hear something strange in here. Let me check it. Now, these are the basic five verb senses, students. See, smell, feel, taste, and hear. And we can use them with can, we can use them with other modal verbs, we can use them alone as verbs, but it's important, normally in a stative verb. It's not normal to be used with ing. Which are the two ones that can be used with ing? Normally, the two ones that can be used in that, it's like here and see. These two are possible to be used with ing, but of course the context is different. For example, right now I'm saying, I don't know, I am seeing some friends tonight. Okay, I am expressing them as a plan for the future. I am seeing some friends tonight. That is one. Also, here, you know, I've been hearing some noises in my house recently, but I don't know what is it. I don't want to say it's a ghost. So I am using here as present perfect continuous. I have been hearing some noises recently. So hear and see are, I mean, they are possible to be used with ing form. Probably not in the context of present continuous, but ing. In this one, it's present continuous for the future. I am seeing my friends tonight, and here present perfect continuous. For example, I have been hearing some noises recently. These are the basic verb senses, students. So waiting here for the next part of the video. Wait there. Okay, students, so continue with this part of verbs of senses. We have here a little change. We change some of them. We change in a step of here, we check sound, okay? Normally it's this one, and in the step of see, we change to look. Now, we have this little chart that for me it's super simple to understand. We have my five verbs of senses, look, smell, sound, taste, and feel, and we have that we can use them with three different forms. We can use them after adjectives, after nouns, or after a complete new clause. So, for example, we have look. Oh, you look tired. Okay, probably there's a guy that ran a marathon and you see him and, oh, you look tired. That's it. Oh, hmm, you smell well. Probably not a person. Probably you enter to the kitchen and you tell your mom, oh, mom, it smells well. Important, it smells well, as we're talking about something that is being cooked. So we use third person. Sound. Hey, you sound angry. What happened? There's a problem or something? Because I mean, according to your voice, you sound angry. Taste. Normally, taste and feel are going to be used more for objects than for people. What I mean? Oh, you eat something. Oh, it tastes great. Wow. It's difficult, like to say that a person tastes in some way, at least. I mean, I don't want to enter on that point, but well, taste, something tastes great. So normally it's going to be for objects. And feel, I can say in this aspect of the same as in the example before, I feel cold, or even, you you take like a cup of coffee and it's like, is it coffee? Yes. Why? It's because it feels cold. So I am referring the adjective to something and how it feels. Okay, it can be even yourself or it can be something else, but that feels cold or you feel cold. Okay, so that is the first part. So after these adjectives, you use an adjective and only that. Now, what happens if I want to use an object? Okay, then I have to use the word like. For example, you look like a good student. And you can say, hey, teacher, but you're using an adjective. You're using good. Yeah, but what is the situation? That in this one, my noun is not a student. My noun is good student. So you look like a good student. It means that probably you don't look like a bad student or like a naughty student. So in this context, my noun is good student, and you look like that. Important, we are using like and also we are using a. Why I didn't write a in here? Because, well, in all of them, for example, I can use, or most of them, I can use a as only one thing as reference. But probably I want to use reference in plural, or probably I want to use reference with uncountables like this one. So a is optional depending of your reference is singular, plural, countable, uncountable. That's why the rule is not like a. It's only like. Now, you smell like a bunch of flowers. Okay, this is my this is my noun. You smell like a bunch of flowers. You smell really nice. Okay, so that's it. Third one, sound. You sound like an old teacher. Probably I am telling you, okay, students, please repeat after me, repeat after me, please repeat, listen, repeat. Hey, don't speak, don't play, don't do anything. It's like, sorry, teacher, but you sound like an old, oh, sorry, yeah, like an old teacher. Yes, like an old teacher. It's like, what happened, teacher? Something in there. You sound like an old teacher. Why? My noun is old teacher, not only teacher. My noun is old teacher. Now, the typical phrase that you eat something and it's like, it tastes like chicken. Okay, now, is not there because chicken is uncountable. But I am referring that something tastes like, okay, in this case, like chicken. The typical phrase, right? We say that we eat something and it tastes like chicken. Finally, feel. You say, oh, it feels like a rock. Yeah, is it a rock? No, it's a piece of wood, but from your eraser. Oh, it felt like a rock. Okay, so I am referring to how something feels. Okay, but always like is going to take us to a reference. So here my reference is a good student. For me, a good student must be like this, and this. If you have that like characteristics, so you look like a good student. A bunch of flowers, old teacher, chicken, and a rock. That is my reference with objects. Objects. That's it. Now, what if I want to use a complete new clause? Okay, if I want to write a complete new clause, I have two options. I can use as if, or as though. If I use those expressions, those connectors, those linkers, now I have the ability or the possibility to write a complete new clause. Teacher, what is a clause? Okay, it's another sentence with subject, with auxiliaries, with verbs, whatever I want to use. For example, let's say that somebody looks tired. Okay, I can tell, okay, you look tired. Or, hey, you look as if, and let's suppose that I write as if or as though You ran a marathon. Okay, I am saying the same. You look tired, but in this one, I am expressing a bigger idea. Hey, you look as if you ran a marathon, but now I have the possibility to write a complete new clause. For example, wow, you smell well, or wow, you smell as if or as though you're wearing the whole bottle of perfume. Wow, you smell well. Or you smell as if you're wearing the whole bottle of perfume. It's like something really smells like hard, nice you. That's it, a complete new clause. Look, I use past simple, I use present continuous. Now, you sound angry. Or you sound as if or as though you have had problems recently. Now it's like, or you sound angry, or you sound as if or as though you have had problems recently. Okay, so you sound like that. Now I am using present perfect. Wow, it tastes great. Or, your soup tastes as if a chef cooked it. Wow, it tastes great, or it tastes as if a chef cooked it. Past simple again. But I have the ability to write a complete new clause. Or, I feel cold, or it feels cold. Or, it feels as if you brought it from the Antarctic. Of course, I am using like a super extreme example, but that feels cold, or that feels as if you brought it from the Antarctic. It's cold. It's really cold. But now I am using my verb of senses with adjectives, with nouns with the word like, or with a new complete clause that is left. Okay, students? So that is my second use of verb senses and how to use them. Important. Always you have to be careful what you want to say. Only an adjective, you want to use a reference, or even you want to write a complete new clause. Okay, students? So wait for the next part where we're going to check some specific verbs and how to use them. So wait for that third part, just a second. Okay, students, let's continue with some verbs that we can be used. Okay, some verbs that we can use now to talk about actions that happened, that happened in the past probably, or that they happen like constantly, something like that. And for this part, I use see, watch, hear, notice, feel, listen to, or in past, so watch, heard, notice, felt, listen to. It depends on what context I want to express it. Normally, this tense, it's easier to be used in past. For example, I saw the boy break the window. In this sentence, I am expressing that in the past, I saw the action. I saw that action that happened. I saw the boy break the window. So in Spanish, it would be yo vi al niño romper la ventana. I am expressing that my action was in past, and that I saw all the activity in process. Now, saw and watch could be like synonyms in this context. Heard. Yesterday I heard the door open. So I want only to express that action happened, that I heard that. I heard that. Yesterday I heard the door open, like at 11 probably. That's it. I noticed the man hide something. In Spanish should be as, me di cuenta que el hombre escondió algo. So, me di cuenta de eso. I noticed the man hide something. Or finally, one that is very common. I felt a person look at me. I could feel that. I had that sensation. I felt a person look at me. So all these ideas are in past, and they express that I saw, I heard, I noticed, or I felt the whole action since the beginning to the end of the action. Now, I can also use this grammar in present. For example, I see people walk all the time. That is something that I see all the time. So I see people walk here, there, probably passing by my house, by the school, etc. I see people walk all the time. I hear birds tweet. Yeah, I can do that. I hear birds tweet out of my house. I notice students lie on me. It's a superpower. I notice when they lie on me. And it's morning always. I feel my dog jump onto my bed. It's obvious because he jumps just onto me. So I feel my dog jump onto my bed. Now, as you can see, all my verbs are, I'm not talking about these verbs. I'm talking about the second verb, like break, open, hide, look, walk, tweet, lie, and jump. All of them are in infinitive. No ing, no ed, no s, no es, no nothing. That is my main order of the verbs. There is a second use of this one when I use ing, okay? No verb be ing, only ing. So let's suppose that in a step of I saw the boy break the window, I want to express, or I want to write, I saw the boy breaking the window. Now, if I use that word breaking in a step of break, there is a little change in my sentence. Now, when I use breaking, probably I am only focusing now, not in the whole process, only in the point of breaking the window. For example, let's suppose that before he broke the window, he also jumped the fence to enter to the house, salta la cerca, then he looked inside of the house, and then he takes a rock and he breaks the window. Okay, in my first sentences of I saw the boy break the window, I am expressing all that. I saw the whole process. I saw the boy jump the fence. I saw the boy look inside of the house. I saw the boy take a rock. And then I saw the boy break the window. But if I use ing, I only focus on that activity. I saw the boy breaking the window. So it's only that slight difference. Other difference. I heard the door open. If I write opening, probably it's because it was not only once. It was more times that I could hear that. For if I said, yesterday I heard the door opening between 11 and 1, probably I heard that 5 times. So I use ing to express something that occurs more than once, or that I only want to emphasize or focus on that specific activity. For example, I noticed the man hiding something. So probably I can express that he hid more than one things, okay? Or that, a part of hiding, he was like looking at everybody and he was like checking prices. But I want to emphasize only on the activity of hide. So I noticed the man hiding something. The rest of the activities he did are not important. I only focus on he hid something. He hid something well in past. So I noticed the man hiding something. It's a very little difference between infinitive and ing, but I hope you can understand it. Okay, students? So let's wait for the last part of this video. Okay, students, let's go to the last part of verb senses. Last part of verb senses. So we have the difference between seem and look. These two verbs are very similar, and for many people it's a little confused to see what is happening here. Well, the only difference that we have between seem and look, it's simple. Seem is more related to a part of what I can see in you. It's not only your face, it's also the way you act, the way you speak. I have other factors only about what I can see probably in your face. So, for example, you seem tired. You seem tired. I can use seem after additives. When I use that, if I say you seem tired, probably You are snoring. Your eyes are like sleepy, and you don't want to do anything, and you speak like that, and you only want to go to your bed. Or I mean, all these factors give me give me an impression. What is the impression? Well, you seem tired. Look, your eyes, the way you speak, how you walk, you don't want to do anything. That is seem. Now, if I say you look tired, probably I am like this. But okay, I can say you look tired. Another person will come, you look angry. Other one you will say you look sad, you look bored. But with look, it's only my first impression, the impression that I can see from your face normally from your face. But seem is more about all your body language, how you speak, how you act, responses, everything. That is seem. Okay. Now, apart of that, I can use seem with present, infinitive, with to, or even with present perfect. Let's see how. For example, you seem to be sleepy. Okay. Now I can see that according to how you act, how you talk, your face, how you move, and what you tell me, you seem to be sleepy. Okay. Now I am using the verb be. It's not only like you seem sleepy. No, you seem to be sleepy, or probably uh, I look nervous, but I am checking like my notes, and I'm checking like my mobile, and I speak like fast. It's like, hey, is everything okay? You seem to have problems. I mean, according to your body language, according to how you react, I can assume that you have problems. You have problems. So you seem to have problems. You seem to be sleepy is important. This be is about is the verb. Have is the verb. Okay. So in here is present. You seem to be sleepy or you seem to have problems according to your body language. Now, probably something in past. I can see that you arrived like all in panic, and your hair is a mess, and your clothes is like a disaster. And it's like, hey, you seem to have now in past, you seem to have committed a crime. I mean, it's like it's how you speak, your also like your clothes and your hair, and that you're very nervous. So all your body language tell me that well, you seem to have committed a crime. It's the impression that I have according to all your body language. So seem with adjectives, seem in just a moment, seem in present with to and the verb in present, or seem with to present perfect and something that probably happened in past. That is seem. Now, here I have some of the same examples, but with look. You seem to be sleepy or you look sleepy. That's it. Even this one, you seem to be sleepy. Here I have the verb, but probably I can say you seem sleepy, and it's okay, like this one. But well, you seem to be sleepy. It's both are okay. You seem to have problems. You look as if you have problems. Okay, but remember, look is only my first impression. I haven't seen your body language. I cannot assume enough to use seem. So probably just look. Okay, you look as if you have problems, but probably you are only angry. Probably you are only sad. But after seeing your body language, probably I can use seem. My first impression is only look. Okay, students? And for example, you seem to have committed a crime. You look as if you have committed a crime, but the same. If I have a complete body language like register of the person, I can use seem. If it's only my first impression, students, look is the correct verb. Okay? But they are very related. It's just important. Remember, body language will tell you if you can assume something, if that person seems like that, or if that person only looks as you think. Okay, students, so I hope this video helps you. We will continue checking this and wait for more videos. Okay, so bye-bye, students. See you until the next video.